All right, guys, I told you that I was going to come and talk to you about the recent events that have been happening. As we all see, the world has gone kind of crazy. We got peaceful protesting, we have riots, we have looting. I am definitely down with the peaceful protesting. I think people need to get their voice heard. We need to speak on what is happening. Um, I did go to one of the protests yesterday. It wasn't the original protest that happened in Roanoke at Washington Park. It was one of the second protests. It was one of the ones that happened at Valley View Mall. Or not Valley View Mall. It was the Walmart at Valley View. I will tell you, it was slightly scary for me, only because I've never been in a situation like that. Seeing that many cops in a place, it was very, very scary. I mean, I didn't see anybody doing any crazy stuff, but I heard from a lot of people that a lot of crazy stuff happened. I didn't see any of the crazy stuff happen. So it seemed like it was okay for me to until like towards the end. There was one guy that I had been watching. He just kept getting my attention, and he just looked like he was ready to fight. Which I'm pretty sure a lot of that is happening. Um, I don't necessarily agree with, the robbing, the looting, catching shit on fire. But at the same sense, I can't say I disagree because I don't necessarily know what those actual people have actually been through. I don't think anyone can say that they completely agree or disagree. And it kind of hurts my heart to see, no offense, but white people being like, oh my God, they're criminals. Like, I'm sorry, Becky, but you don't know what it's like being black in America. And me personally, I feel I have a really good story to tell only because I grew up in an area where there weren't very many black people. And it took me probably 34 years. I'm 34 years old now. It took me 34 years to actually come into my true black self. And when I say my true black self, it means like me actually accepting everything black about me. Like dreads. I have dreads now. Growing up, I always had to have straight hair. Um, Even just a couple of days ago, me going to meet someone, my fiance's father, one of the things that came to my mind was, ooh, I wish I didn't have dreads when I met him. And the fact that I even had that thought, it really popped to me. That's why I felt it was time for me to speak, because it happened with the whole George Floyd thing. The fact that that thought popped into my head, it made me understand that I have been whitewashed in my thinking. I've been brought up to think that I need straight hair. I'm not attractive if I have the braids. The natural look is not cute for me. I have to go and get the stuff that the white girls wear. Like back in the day growing up, I had to have Hollister. Black girls cannot fit in Hollister. I mean, nowadays, my ass will not fit in no Hollister. But that was just one of the things growing up. Like, I remember growing up, there were guys that liked me that would tell me they can't date me because I'm black. I never really understood it. I mean, truthfully, probably a lot of the reasons that I date white guys or am with white people is because I grew up with a lot of white people. I mean, most of it was I didn't know who I was related to. So the safest bet for me was to date white people. Which I guess really isn't an excuse, but that's my reasoning behind it. But with everything that is going on, I mean, it is a little scary out there. You have to understand we have been treated like animals for a really, really long time. And you guys want to say, oh, it's not racist, it's not racist. Yes, it is. Y'all just haven't seen it. Now people are recording this. I've experienced racism in the courthouse. I have been completely looked at as a black person. I can say the courthouse was completely racist to me in regards to a custody battle. Like, I'm a great mom. I'm a black mom. I'm a black single mother. That affected me, going against a white father who is married to a white woman that stays at home. Like, a black woman is not going to win against that. I've even heard of black men who, they have great jobs. They've got a white woman that they're dating, and she's tested positive for heroin and they still don't get the kids. So, it's definitely unfair. So you need to understand that as a whole, us as black people, we've done everything that we can. We've done the Martin Luther approach. We've been peaceful, We've been doing that for years. I've been peaceful. I've been super duper peaceful. I love loving and I love being peaceful. But at what point do we stop being peaceful? Because you know what? We've been real nice and smiling. Hey, how you doing? And it's not working. Y'all sat, that officer killed somebody on camera. He didn't care. He's only going for third-degree murder. Look at that video. That dude did not care. That's first-degree murder. That motherfucker, he purposely killed that man. He did. And y'all want to sit here and be like, oh, these people are out here acting stupid, acting fool, and being criminals. Well, what do you expect? You were sitting here treating us like animals. You're spraying us in the face with mace. We got our hands up. We ain't doing nothing. You going to sit there on the street and put your knee to our neck for over 8 minutes while we're screaming for help. And people are trying to help them, and you ain't letting us get help. You have treated us like animals for years. How long do you expect us not to act like animals? Now, a lot of y'all aren't going to understand this. So let me put this in Botetourt County terms. All right. So if you have a yard, folks, and there's a deer that keeps on coming in here, for instance, my grapes. They keep on coming here and eat my grapes. So for years, you've been growing these grapes and you're ready to have these grapes. But old deer, he keeps on coming in and eating your grapes. Are you going to keep letting that deer every year come in here and eating your grapes? Or are you going to stop the deer? You're going to stop the fucking deer, right? All right. So put that in our situation. Are we supposed to sit here every year and let the deer eat our grapes? Or are we gonna stop the deer? You best believe we're gonna fucking stop the deer. So why are y'all sitting here saying we not supposed to be doing this? But if the situation were flipped, it would be different. It's because we black. Now think about it. All y'all people out there that are saying, ooh, you shouldn't be protesting. Think about if that was an animal. Think about Harambe, that gorilla. Think about if somebody had that gorilla out there and put their foot or their knee on that gorilla's neck. Think about how many people would be fussing then. Yeah. So for all of y'all people who are not speaking up, put it in a different perspective. That is what is wrong with America today. They're only seeing it from one way. You need to look at it from all different kinds of angles. And that is what I am looking at it from. I am looking at it from a Martin Luther King perspective, from a peaceful perspective. I am looking at it from a Malcolm X perspective, a violent perspective. I can see it from both ends. That's what y'all need to do. It's very different. Yes, we've tried peace. We've tried anger. Ain't shit working. Y'all still aren't hearing us. Somebody needs to listen. We are out here being murdered for jogging. We being murdered for having a black hoodie on and eating Skittles. Like, I'm scared. I'm really scared. Like, when I go out and I see a cop, I'm not feeling safe. I'm like, oh shit, it's the police. Like, we should not feel like that. So at this point, us as black people, we not calling the cops. I saw that on Facebook. They said, oh, who you gonna call when your shit gets stolen? We don't call the cops. We whoop ass. That is exactly what we do. We ain't trusted the police in never. Like, yeah. So before y'all go and get out here and just word vomit and just come from the racist, and I'm seeing the hoods. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm probably gonna lose a lot of friends over this, and I really just don't even care because I've been silent for a long, long time. Before y'all come out saying some stupid stuff, before y'all looking at it from every different perspective, just don't say nothing. You know what? When mama said you ain't got nothing nice to say, just don't say nothing, please. Because you are white. You don't know what it is waking up black every day. Thinking about, oh shit, am I gonna get shot today? Especially me, I'm raising a son. Yes, he might look white, but he is half black. And I gotta deal with, they don't know he's half black. What's gonna happen when he gets older? Like, I gotta think about those things. He might turn brown. We don't know. What happens if I have another kid? Think about that. Some of y'all out here, and I see my son's aunt out there posting stuff. Do you realize that your nephew is half black? Do y'all realize this? before y'all going out here and posting this stuff, do you realize people in your family are black? Are y'all thinking about them? Before y'all go out here and say this stuff, think about your family. Think about people that you are close to. I'm pretty sure that you know some black people. Yes, don't come at me with all lives matter. I do realize all lives matter, but right now the only lives that are being taken are black lives. So that's what I'm going to focus on right now. And if you don't like me, that's fine. Unfriend me. Please do. Please do. And please don't come at me with no negativity, because look, at this point, I'm very peaceful. But if you come at me with some bullshit, I'm gonna bite. I'm gonna bite, and you're not gonna like me. That's all I'm saying. I've said what I had to say, and I've been holding it back a whole lot. You know what? Because y'all want to call me white black girl. No, don't call me that no more. I'm Tiffany. That's who I am. I'm not white black girl. There's no such thing as a white black girl. I talk like I talk. I say what I say. It is what it is. It ain't no colors to it. I am me. I am a black female. That's who I am. And I'm here for the cause. Yes, I might not be out there protesting because it makes my heart go. And, when I get excited and stuff, I get sick. So I might not be out there with y'all on the front lines and doing the walking. But you know what? I'm here with you. I'm watching. And I'm here to back up any of y'all on your chats. You know what? I'll be right there to call out Susan and be like, you a dumb bitch, Susan. I don't care. Like, this is serious now. Like, and it's not just here in Roanoke. Y'all are sitting here talking about Roanoke. Look at all these other places. Other places is getting real fucked up. Like, real fucked up. Like, shit's on fire. Like, Roanoke, it was just a cat and mouse game last night. They just wanted to tire y'all the fuck out. Like, I even got tired of watching it. Like, I was like, damn, they just walking. Like, it's about being seen. That's what it is. We want y'all to hear us. We gonna tire y'all the fuck out. That's exactly what it is. I don't condone, hurting nobody. I don't condone, if you want to steal some shit from the big corporations, do that shit. They gonna get paid back anyway. Fuck. They stole all kinds of shit from us. Think about the museums, people. I'm sorry, white people, but the little African things that y'all got in the museum, you didn't buy those. You stole them. You looted. You rioted the African villages. So before you come and you talk about all these black people out here rioting this shit, yeah, we rioting to get our shit back. Because that's exactly what the fuck y'all did. Y'all brought us over here. We ain't asked to come over here. You making us work and shit. Modern day slavery shit. That's exactly what that protest was yesterday. Oh, you gonna talk about a damn license? You didn't say that at first when they started at Washington Park. You gonna only complain about a license once they get downtown. You're using it to your benefit. Modern day slavery. Exactly. So now, if you want to say something, holler at me, DM me. I don't care. We can talk about it. We can go toe to toe about it. I don't care. I said what I said. I meant what I said. If you don't like it, I don't give a fuck.